2016, most unholy, an odd and bitter odyssey. Ollie, Prince, Bowie, dignity, democracy. Death, for a while let no one die. We are shocked by who has crossed. Grant us a moment while we try to take stock of who was lost. I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. George Martin could not avoid. Day in the life, final fade. John Glenn sailed to space, gravity has slipped. Gene Wilder, oh that face, stop putting on the Ritz. Bill Cunningham shelved his camera, his bike stays on the rack, and all of his subjects simply stand there. All are dressed in black. Fernandez gets rocked early, loses his control. Arnold Palmer, bye-bye birdie, but gets a one in hole. Kenny Baker, R2-D2, put away the suit. What was it like? Nobody sees you and yet agree you are so cute. Merle Haggard's swagger is gone, country outlaw, no phony, except when he put us all on with his Okie from Muskogee. Brady Bunch lost their mom, uncle down an agent. Gary Shandling is finally calm. Life said no to Reagan. Abe Vigoda's heart did break, he was a Corleone pal. Can you get me off for old time's sake? Can't do it for you, Sal. Julie Gregg was Sonny's wife in The Godfathers, which led to other roles in her life. McHale's Navy. Enough said. Everyone's Raymond lost his mother. The beat broken for Megadeth drummer. Leon Russell changed the number from 88 keys to 6 feet under. McLaughlin gave his final report. Grant Tinker has no show. Pat Summitt left the court. Emerson, Lake and Palmer go solo. Anton Scalia has been recused. I was not dismayed. But now, because of recent news, farewell, Roe v. Wade. Cold and broken, hallelujah. Secret chords, discordant die. Words that wreck and somehow soothe you. Hey, that's no way to say goodbye. Oh, death, the point is moot, but your choices are jaded. If you really did require a duke, why Patty, not David? When will it stop? It's so obscene, scenes fading to black. Oh no, not Product 19. And Spam bacon snacks? Paul Kantner's airplane crashed. Gordie Howe's ice gave way. Guy Clark's guitar is smashed. Fidel's talking marks with Shay. Husbands, I know how to find 'em, said Jaja right around 10. She said, with all due respect to diamonds, lawyers are a girl's best friend. Noel Neal knew all about the Cape, but our Lois Lane behaved discreetly. Alan Rickman, a great Snape, but we miss you truly, madly, deeply. Kitty Callan got the world on a string, sings Little Things Mean a Lot, a voice that moved from big band swing to modern post-war pop. Julia Roberts would not have sparkled. Mork and Mindy would not be friends. Season canceled for Gary Marshall. Happy days aren't here again. His desperado days are done. The hotel lay in ruins. Glenn Frey lay down his guns and skips the band's reunion. His Bartok, magnetic perfection. Pierre Boulez passed the baton. And at the other end of the spectrum, Schneider, one day at a time, is gone. Fluid forms were a fixture. Hadid freed architectural geometry. First woman to win the Pritzker, with her Queen of the Curve apostasy. Pat Conroy met the great Santini. George Kennedy walked out the door. I'm sober, but would raise a martini if we could have had Naked Gun 4. The last Native American war chief, historian Joe Medicine Crow. 102, but a life too brief to teach us what we cannot know. Fife Dog completed his quest. Michael Ciminos at Heaven's Gate. Gene Shepard is honky-tonk blessed. Henry Heimlich choked on fate. Rozovansky invented blow-dry styling, freed women from under the dome. She fled to Mayfair to make hair beguiling. Dachau was almost her home. Casablanca, Rick's Cafe, the last of the cast has died. Madeleine LeBeau, what do you say, Sam? Play as time goes by. Larry Colburn stopped the madness at me lie, as brutality stalked the valley. A lesson here, before we die, stand up to Lieutenant Calley. I long to hear a comforting voice. Death is being so spiteful. PBS no better choice, but wait, where's Eiffel? Elie Wiesel survived Auschwitz. His father, sisters gassed. His life was all about this. The past is never past. He is no longer with us, and now we need that voice. Every loss may it give us the strength to make a choice, to love as we have never loved, not darken with despair. Brothers, sisters, it's up to us, not simply be aware. Who will stand with refugees? Will the weak just fall? What will be our destiny with our backs against the wall? Nero, they say, was crazy a little, but crazy we've not seen. The new emperor can play the fiddle and brings matches and gasoline. We all wonder what will follow as folks flee at a pretty good pace. A well-meaning phrase seems not so hollow. They've gone to a better place. Death does bring closure, but there's a warning in the mirror. Objects are much closer than they might appear. But until the hour of that day, until the very final minute, let's love this life as it ticks away. Let's be fully in it. 2016, enough is enough. It's the worst I've ever seen. But hey, you made us tough. Bring it 2017. Oh no, this just in. George Michael is now the late. He summed it up where we must begin. Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. Happy New Year.